Running an F&B business is tough. You've got rising costs, high minimum wages, staff shortages, customers with tighter budgets. You get the picture. What if I told you there's a way in which you can increase your sales by an average 30% using what you already have? Yeah, solution is straightforward, actually. The problem is that most of the companies will tell you, oh, you need to invest thousands of pounds in marketing and fancy apps or have a big ad spend. That's not reasonable. It's not affordable. It's not practical. And none of those things will guarantee you any results. What you need to do is maximize your current assets, cut costs where you can, and make the most out of what you've already got in place. And how do you do it? It's actually quite simple. The most important thing you need to do is refine your customer journey. So with every business competing for the same customers these days, many are trying to appeal to every palate. It creates confusion about what it is you actually sell. Like, who are you? What do you do? What is it you're really good at? What's your focus? It waters all of that down. My approach is to analyze the entire customer journey. So we're looking at from the very, very first discovery right up until customer loyalty after they've done business with you. And my goal is to make sure you've got as many people coming in at the top and continuing all the way through to the point where they've purchased and they want to come back to you again, and then helping you get more and more of that. So I'll talk you through it now very briefly. What we'll do is first start by optimizing your online presence. So we'll have a look at your Google business, website, social media pages, TripAdvisor, just anywhere that you are, that people can see you, learn about you, talk about you. We want to make sure that what you've got is optimized. It's optimized in a way that it leaves a good first impression, because as we know, first impression and last impression are the most important part of any experience, any encounter that you have with somebody. What we do then is have a look at your competitors, your pricing, your positioning, customer reviews. Could even look at the layout of your restaurant, because small changes with how you've got things laid out can actually make a massive difference to the experience. And sometimes it's just a case of moving the furniture, adjusting the lighting, changing the music to go with the theme of what you offer. The next thing we do is tackle your menu. Now, the menu is something that does require a bit more work. Why? Because your business's make or break is entirely on how much people are spending on your menu. If nobody's ordering from you, you're out of business. If you've got thousands and thousands of people ordering from you, the possibilities are endless. So your menu is super important. And what I don't understand is how many businesses just don't seem to understand the real value of having a proper menu. And I'm not talking about one that's got every cuisine listed on it, like how big can we make this menu? It's just what works. What's your focus? How do we position your most highly profitable items? How do we make your menu perform in a way that is psychologically appealing to customers and gears them towards ordering more or adding on to their current order in a really smooth and natural way? Where do their eyes look? Are they looking at things that are priced a certain way? Are they looking at things that have got a picture? Are they looking? All of these things just requires a few adjustments, but it needs a little bit of thought. What I do alongside that is then give you a mini training on how your staff can perform better, work more cohesively, and consistently deliver good quality service, but also master the art of upselling. Every interaction that your staff has with your customers is an opportunity to make a lot more money than you are right now. And some of the tweaks are just simple. I've been to so many restaurants around the world, and quite often you go in, a waiter or waitress will come, take your order. Is that everything? And it makes you just want to say, yeah, thanks. But those are the moments where you could offer upsells, but do it in a way where you're not giving the customer no as the option. For example, if you see a customer's beverage and it's almost finished, that's a good time to offer a top up. But you don't need to say, would you like a top up or no? You just say, would you like another drink now or with your meal? You've given your customer now an option of yes or yes. So I will give you like a mini training guide that will just give you tips and tricks on how you can approach your customers in a consumer psychological way that gets them naturally wanting to spend more. Okay, enough about the menu. What we do then is focus on what happens next. Your customers have come in, they've had a great experience, which is super important. They spend good money, which it's a lot of money for a lot of people. We want them to have been happy. You don't want them to have buyer's remorse. We want them to be leaving good reviews, telling their friends and family, coming back again with even more people. What are the small little things we can do to build on customer loyalty? Because while it is important to try to get more customers coming in from the top of your funnel, as we would call it, you also want customer retention. You want them coming back. We want to increase the average order size of a customer, but you also want to increase the lifespan of that customer. You don't want to spend a lot of money on someone coming in, leaving, and that's it. And then you've got to spend more money acquiring new customers, and then they leave. So I work on all of those things. So I do like a 20-point optimization, and my primary goal is to make sure that you are optimizing what you already have. I will reduce the need to offer additional solutions. And generally, I only do that if it's something that I'm like, hey, this platform or this tool is not going to cost you a lot of money, but here's how it's going to make a massive difference. Other than that, everything that I will show you and do for you, it will cover everything from the beginning right up until the end and everything in between. Now, I know it sounds overwhelming, but my approach is not to make you do all of those things. My approach is to take that on myself, get all the hard work off your hands, look at how we can optimize everything to the best of our ability in the most simplest and cost-effective way. So here's another bonus point. On average, our customers are seeing 20 to 40% increase in their sales or improvement in whichever area that they've asked us to focus on helping them with. So what we offer is a money-back guarantee. So if you find, for whatever reason, that any services that we've offered to you, any solutions that we've given to you have not made any noticeable difference, then we will give you your money back, no questions asked. And I say that with full confidence because I'm really sure about what I can offer for your business. And I'm also sure that I can do it for you at a fraction of the cost of what it would cost you if you were to hire different companies to look at each and every aspect of your business operations, staff training, your costs, your menu, your social media, website performance. If you were to go and look at hiring different people who specialize in all of those things, you need to have a budget of at least 10,000 or more. And I think that's just absolutely insane, because what those companies will then do is say, oh, you need to spend more money on this, you need to do that. No, I will look at everything that we can optimize that you've already got. And then you've got the option of either having me implement the changes for you or giving them to you in a pretty much copy and paste format. So if the idea of having an increase in sales in a short amount of time, making very quick and easy changes that will increase your bottom line in a sustainable and profitable way, that sounds like something that might help you. Pop on a call. We'll have a quick 30-minute discovery call. We'll have a look at what we can do to help you, see that we're a good fit for each other, and then we can take it from there. So it's a non-obligation call. The link will be somewhere on this page, and I look forward to connecting with you.